On today's Daily KHL update, I could tell you about all the games, but I mean, you're not going to watch after looking at this goal? Come on. All that and more on today's Daily KHL update. Red Army hosts Tractor. Both teams are one of the top teams in their conference. Should be a good game. No scoring in the first, so we pick it up in the second. Vladimir Antipov and Konstantin Panov on the rush. Antipov shoots, Rostislav Stanya stops it, but the puck keeps sliding, and it's a goal, 1-0 Tractor.
It looks like Panov was the last one to touch the puck, but they gave the goal to Antipov.
Third period now, Pavel Datsyuk keeps Red Army's attack alive as he gets the puck from Alex Radulov, sets up Denis Denisov, and he scores. Tie game.
Denisov scores his fourth of the year, but this goal is all about Datsyuk.
Less than 5 minutes later, Red Army's on the power play, but Konstantin Panov steals the puck, goes on a long breakaway, and scores. 2-1 Tractor.
They took the first goal away from him, but it's not going to happen here. That's his 8th of the season and second point of the night.
Dying minutes of regulation, Red Army has to tie it. Igor Radulov to Sergei Shirokov to Pavel Datsyuk, scores. Tie game.
Magnificent feed by Shirokov and a great finish by Datsyuk. That's his second point of the night and 11th goal of the season.
And he's not done either. The game goes to the shootout, and just enjoy.
Воротах шайба. Искусство. Высокая пробка. Где-то шайба-то пролетела под мышку у Гарда. Где-то пролетела. Вот это да! Вау, фантастика!
Pavel Datsyuk, am I right? That win earns Red Army an extra point as Pavel Datsyuk was the only one who scored in the shootout. 3-2 Red Army shootout final. Slovan hosts Magnitogorsk, and the home team strikes first as Libor Gudacek connects with Milan Bartovic on this play. 1-0 Slovan.
There goes Ari Ahanen's shutout streak. Nobody could score on him in 3 consecutive games.
Still in the first, this time it's Bartovic who feeds Gudacek and he scores. 2-0 Slovan.
Slovan goes 2 for 2 on the power play as Bartovic and Gudacek show some chemistry.
29 seconds left to play in the second. Magnitka on the power play and Malkin scores. Of course he does.
Magnitka's power play is deadly. Malkin scores his 23rd of the season. He has points in 8 consecutive games.
12 seconds later, the same line is on the ice, and it's Sergei Mazakin with the goal. We're tied at 2s just like that.
This MMK line, as they call them now, Mazakin, Malkin, Kulimin, should find a new league to play. KHL is clearly a joke to them.
You don't read the news, do you? Third period, Slovan on the power play, and Libor Gudacek scores again, this time on the rebound. 3-2 Slovan.
Gudacek scores his second of the night and thus picks up his 3rd point of the night. That's the most productive game he's had all season.
Magnitka not going down easily though. Malkin feeds Mazakin on the far side and he scores. Tie game again, 3-3.
Mazakin scores his 30th of the season. All 3 Magnitka's goals were scored by the same line, the MMK line.
So we go to the shootout. Mario Bliznak starts for Slovan and he scores. Mazakin, the last shooter for Magnitka, he has to score and he does. Sudden death. Bliznak out for Slovan again and he goes cheddar. Mazakin has the game on the line again and this time Yaroslav Janos robs him. Slovan did it. They beat mighty Magnitogorsk after all that they've done lately. 4-3 shootout final for Slovan. Michael Telkvis faces Jan Latso as Dynamo Riga plays Donbass. First period, Kaspar Slugavic has the puck, toe drag, passes to Alexander Giroux and he scores. 1-0 Riga.
Giroux scores in his 5th consecutive game. This guy's on fire. Props to Delugamic for the fantastic feed too.
Donbass answers back just 35 seconds later as Denis Kochetkov feeds Sergei Varlamov and he hits a wide open 6x4.
Varlamov scores his 4th of the year. Not exactly the number Donbass fans had in mind, but they'll take it.
Late in the first now, Václav Nedoros with the puck passes to Tuomas Kiskinen and he scores. 2-1 Donbass.
Actually, they gave the goal to Nedoros. Apparently Kiskinen never touched the puck. He didn't get an assist though.
Midway through the second, this one's pretty. Evgeny Dodonov dekes his way in and beats Telkvis 5-hole, 3-1 Donbass.
Dodonov was supposed to be at the upcoming KHL All-Star game, but he can't go as Donbass has a tournament to play during this break.
That's kind of a bummer. Third period, Giroux is on the breakaway, shoots, ding, hits the crossbar. He thinks he scored though. They review it and confirm, no, it did not go in. Still 3-1 Donbass. Time quickly becomes a factor for Dynamo. They pulled their goalie and it leads to an empty netter by Alexei Panikarovsky.
It's hard to believe in this, but Panikarovsky scores just his 5th of the year.
It is somewhat surprising. You'd think he'd have more. Well, at least his team won. 4-1 final. Lokomotiv Yaroslavl plays host to Vitas Chehov. First period, Alex Chernikov behind the net, looking for options, goes for glory himself and beats the goalie, 1-0 Loco.
Chernikov gets his 6th of the season. It may look like a risky play, but Alex knew what he was doing.
Still in the first, Lokomotiv keeps pressure on. Yuri Petrov has a gorgeous chance to score, but Ivan Lasutin saves the day for Vitas.
Fantastic save. Everyone thought it was a sure goal, except for maybe Lasutin.
Early in the second, Alex Kaluzhny has the puck, wrists it from the high slot, and scores 2-0 Lokomotiv.
Kaluzhny also scores his 8th of the year, and not even Lasutin could have stopped him here.
Lokomotiv with another chance to score here as Sergei Plotnikov throws the puck in the crease, hits a defenseman, rolling in, but Lasutin makes a great save. Vita's still in the game. Early in the third, Einars Podzin streaks down the left wing, shoots, scores 2-1 Vitas.
They gave the goal to Denis Sergeyev though. Good on Podzic, who made his debut for Vitas in this game. He used to play for Dynamo Riga.
Unfortunately for him and Lasutin, who made 32 saves in this one, Vitas lost 2-1 Lokomotiv final. A few more scores to tell you about. SK St. Petersburg stomps Neftekhimik 5-0. Torpeda gets the best of Severstal 5-3. Atlant falls 1-0 in overtime to Dynamo Minsk. And Lev, without the services of Zdeno Chara, beats Avdomobilist 1-0. That's all for today's Daily KHL Update. I'm Steve Dangle-Glynn with Andrea Sadchenka. We'll see you tomorrow.